So guys, it's 5 to 4 in the afternoon, and as you can see, there's still a lot of food stalls, and of course your sari stores. This is the other side of the shop where Mel's mum's shop is, and this is where all the local school kids come for the food.
Sa college also.
College.
So for example, if not you in college, then
Yeah.
away.
The college is here and Mel's school is on the left here. So you can see they're all selling the same old. I was just thinking, like, you know, if you go to a party here, it's nearly always the same food with maybe a couple of different dishes every now and then. But the sari stores everywhere. I do not understand how they can make money. I really don't. Oh, mind you, they're selling cakes and sandwiches. That's unusual. Sandwiches. So this is where a little child got knocked down. She ran in front of a car and there was another car overtaking that car and ran straight over her. And it was all caught on CCTV because the CCTV up there. Oh, hello. All getting here then. What you buying, babe? Scramble. Oh, lovely. Yeah, that looks nice. Looks healthy, that, Mel. Looks really healthy.
Are you sarcastic?
Yes, I'm being sarcastic, baby. You know me. I'm sorry. Can't help it. Scramble. And they wonder why there's an epidemic of diabetes in the Philippines. How to think there. God, I just go brain freeze a lot. I really do. Don't know what is. Don't know what. See, I'm doing it again. I don't know what on earth is up with me. So, anyway, we've been asked to have a walk round, and if there's, I'm saying that there's plenty of rooms to rent, and they're saying, well, if there's plenty of rooms to rent, have a walk round and show us the rooms. Well, I can't show you the rooms, but normally they've got a sign on the front window or gate that says room to rent. Sometimes if they just want a particular gender, they'll say female. If they haven't just got female or male on the front, then you can pretty much be sure that you'll get the room if you want the room.
Yeah.
Plus these rooms are cheap. Right, all over the Philippines you got streets like this, and there's going to be houses along the streets that have signs out saying room for rent. So if you're on a tight budget, or your budget isn't tight but isn't fantastic, and you want somewhere cheap, this is where you're going to come. Now, don't count on the rooms having air conditioning, because they probably won't, but they'll have a fan in there, and the rooms are quite cheap. It all depends on what you want at the end of the day. I mean, some foreigners will not put up with it, but if you want to meet a Filipino and live a simple life like what I do with my wife, and you would not put up with a room like the rooms, or I can't show you the rooms, but I'll show you the outside of the houses, and you can't put up with living anywhere like this, then there's not much point, because you're going to be disappointed. Now, if you're a foreigner that wants to come and find a Filipino and decide you're going to find land, buy land and then build a house, bearing in mind the land will go in her name, the house will go in her name, although the house doesn't have to, but at the end of the day, if you don't own the land, there's not much point in having the house in your name, is it? So we're going to walk down one of these streets and see if we can see anything rooms for rent. So we'll not go down that one because there's not many houses, so we'll go down the next one, see what we can see. Or will we go down that one? There's another turn there. This is this one, yeah. Yeah, we'll try this one because it looks like there's some houses on here. There you go, straight away. But you see on the bottom, it says ladies only. So you need not acquire if you're a man. But you'll get signs that just say rooms for rent, and there's no gender indicated. You are, baby? There's another one. See, this is the first street. Room for rent, for inquiries. So you can be male or female there, otherwise they'd have stated whether they wanted male or female, and they haven't. So you can see what the place is like.
It's just like apartment.
Yeah.
This one. Oh.
It depends what you want at the end of the day.
Yeah.
There you go, room for rent, ladies only.
What couple?
I think it's because they think ladies are going to look after the place better, but that's not always the case, is it? So, oh, this is a nice place, isn't it? See, these are apartments here. Now, I came by here a few months ago and there was an apartment for rent, but I didn't inquire how much it was. And it's got 2 security doors that go through to the back, and there's tables and stuff to sit out on the back. So anyway, the money video, I got lots of great comments. I thank you for all the comments, which sort of reinforced the way I think as well. You know, I've said to you guys before that I took a big risk with Mel because she's half my age, and you know, we hadn't known each other that long really, even though we were together practically every day. And what I've found with lots of messages, private messages I've got from people that's not had such a great experience, they've all basically said the same, that everything went fine until, here we go, look, another room for rent.
Ladies.
It's got ladies on it, see? Everything was going fine until they'd made a commitment. Now that commitment can either be, I want to marry you, and then they marry you and make the commitment. Then the honeymoon period seemed to be over and things started to go a bit downhill, where the tampo and stuff started coming out. Or they weren't married, but he went and bought some land after buying her a motorbike and maybe paying for an apartment, a rented apartment for her and the kid or whatever, and he made another commitment there. Although that commitment can be withdrawn, I guess. But it seems to go along the lines as if you make a commitment, just go up here, babe, because I think that's where these apartments are, isn't it, up here? Once you make a commitment where there's no getting out of it, such as marriage or buying land where you've paid a lot of money out, that seems to be the point things changes. And basically if you come, there's another one for rent, look. And basically, what if, I'm just going to ask it in like question form, what if you rush into a relationship with somebody half your age? Let's not talk about somebody near your age, because they're more switched on, by the way, than people half your age.
Why is there?
And
Oh no.
yeah, it's here.
You've been there before.
Yeah, I've done a video on here before. I think there's about 16 apartments, and it's 6,000 a month, and it's partly furnished. I think you'd have to provide a mattress and some pillars, but that's about all you'd
You're
need.
not allowed to cook there.
You're not allowed to cook, but you wouldn't be cooking for yourself anyway. And it's very secure. You go through these gates and then there's lock gates at the other side. So you can, if you've got a motorbike, you can park your motorbike in there, it's secure. And there's always somebody there.
There's a CCTV also there, right?
Yeah, the CCTV all over the place. What I was saying. So, just for example only, and again, I've got to keep saying this because it doesn't matter how many times I say it, I get messages saying not all Filipinos are like that. No, of course they're not. But let's say you've got the wrong Filipina. You sell up, or you sell most of your stuff. If you're not crazy, you'll not sell your house and come over here. You sell up, you come over here, you buy land, you're happy, everything's going fine. And as soon as you bought the land, things seem to start to change with the attitude of the Filipina. Yeah, apartment there, look. Does it have on gender, babe? No? No gender? No, no gender. So apartment to rent here. There's another beautiful place there, but the apartments there are really expensive. And they're not much, well, they're not any better than this one here that I've just pointed out. Let's stay in the shade, babe, for a bit. So things start to change, what I call the honeymoon period, where everything's nicey and you think you've got the best things since sliced bread. And then you buy a house or build a house or whatever it is you do or she wants you to do. And then things really get bad. What do you do? What do you do if you're with somebody and you can't get things to a happy place? You come over here to de-stress, right? Relax, not to be stressed to the eyeballs and things to be just as bad as the person you divorced a few years back or whatever. So what do you do? Because it's even worse than the Philippines, because you've just put everything in her name and you've got no rights here whatsoever. Now the reason I'm saying this, and we've got here again, is I'm still getting not so good messages from people. Yeah, Chris, you're right, you know, I had the same experience. And it's heartbreaking, you know. And
lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into